What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Even professionals get carried away sometimes, and actors are no exception. After spending hours filming their shows and kissing while working, how could they not catch any feelings? Everyone from Jacob and Joey to Lady Gaga and Bradley. Here are the 10 actors with undeniable chemistry on screen. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Number 10, Dylan O'Brien and Holland Roden in Teen Wolf. We start this list with one of the juiciest kisses of any teenage fantasy drama out there. And of course, we're talking about Dylan O'Brien and Holland Roden. The duo that was never meant to kiss, but when they finally did, we just couldn't believe our eyes. This must have been one of the show's most paused moments. Anyway, when Holland Roden talked about kissing her stud of a co-star Dylan, she said that she did it for all the girls out there. She said she donated her lips to all of the girls who would go out with this absolute snack in a second. And she even got some crazy mail the day after the kiss. You see, while it made some of the fans jealous, it made others wish that they could smash that like button if you haven't done so already. They actually wished to swap places with Holland for that brief moment during the filming. And that's not all. Even in their personal life, these two are always flirting with one another. So we're left wondering if maybe there's something behind all those cute giggles. Number 9, Paul Wesley and Nina Dobrev in The Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries is pretty much a classic by now, and one of the unforgettable couples on the show is Elena and Stefan. These two are just the hottest couple the casting directors could have ever found, especially when you consider that all of those kisses on the set turn into flirtatious remarks in real life. Just watch any interview or any award show, and you'll see how Nina thirsts over both Paul and Ian. During the 2010 Teen Choice Awards, she even said she loves her job because she gets paid to bite people and kiss hot guys on the show. Now, even though she's pretty close to both of them, you can clearly see that she likes Paul Wesley a little more than she does Ian Somerhalder. Now, this is just a guess, but we think there's something much deeper than this.
Don't name your food. Something Damon used to say.
Listen to me.
Number 8, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Now, ever since the movie A Star Is Born came out, all of Hollywood has been talking about these guys, and we've been since wondering if there's something more than just the on-set chemistry that they shared back in 2018. If you watch some of the interviews that Lady Gaga has done, you hear her saying that she knew this movie was going to be a great hit ever since she locked eyes with Bradley Cooper on set. She felt the chemistry, and that's one of the reasons she believed in this project. The movie is one thing, but that piano performance at the Oscars was something completely different. Why? Because these two seemed like they were enjoying each other's company a little too much. Just look at how close these two are at the end of the song. This is how passionate kisses happen, people. This is not how you shoot a video for a song cover. But then again, maybe it was just because they wanted to draw attention to the movie, which, believe us, they sure did. The entire internet has been set ablaze.
We're far from the shallow now.
Number 7, Gabriel Macht and Sarah Rafferty in Suits. If you've ever watched Suits, then you know that Harvey Specter and Donna Paulson are one of the first things that come to mind when you think power couples. For business people who want to see a little power play between two partners on screen, then these guys do a great job. But it seems like not everything stays on the set. Why? Because whenever Gabriel and Sarah do an interview together, you can just see how close they are. They must really get along well, as they know so much about each other. It's not even funny. Everything from remembering most of their characters' most popular lines as well as flirting during interviews.
That's what I love about you. You get me.
Love about me.
Number 6, Noah Centineo and Lana Condor. We don't know much about Noah's crush on Lana, but we sure know a lot about Lana's crush on Noah. Their on-screen romance is nothing compared to the little innocent crush they have going on in real life, even from the first day of shooting. What had happened was Lana came in to audition for the role of Lara Jean in To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And in came this hot, studly, tall, and masculine guy. She immediately noticed him, but wanted to not get distracted and start drooling all over herself, so she focused on her script instead. Even though she tried not to make eye contact, he came in, sat next to her, and asked her to read lines together. But she just smiled and politely declined. Aside from all of the obvious flirting during interviews, Lana even has a screensaver of them napping together on the couch behind the scenes. Aww.
Thank you.
Number 5. Kristen Bell and William Jackson Harper in The Good Place. Even though she once told William that he looks like a guy riding a chicken with shorts on, these two sure have their chemistry. And we're not strictly speaking about their on-set romance. We know that Eleanor and Chitty are a pretty good couple, but we also know that William Jackson Harper is an absolute snack. The fans constantly write thirst tweets about him, so this just isn't our only opinion. Even Kristen Bell hasn't been able to resist those chiseled pecs underneath the shirt, and almost every single interview they've done together, you can just see that they're really close, and we mean really close.
I dated many annoying guys, okay? They would call me all times of the day just to talk or...
Number 4. Ginnifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas in Once Upon a Time. And while we're talking about couples that were actually pretty close during filming, none have been as close as Ginnifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas in Once Upon a Time. Ever since their first kiss on Once Upon a Time, these guys have been one of the cutest on-screen couples that started dating. But they didn't leave it at that. The relationship that started back in 2011 was taken to the next step when Ginnifer and Josh decided to get engaged in 2013. Just 7 months after the engagement, these two tied the knot on April 12, 2014. That same year, they had their first son, and 2 years later, in 2016, their second son was born. Ginnifer even talked about bringing their boys on the set where they worked to show them what mommy and daddy actually do. Ever since we saw that first kiss, we crossed our fingers and hoped these two would make it. Number 3. Lauren German and Tom Ellis. The detective and the devil himself have had one hell of a run on Lucifer. They're both hot, they both have feelings for each other, and it took 5 seasons before we got to see them get in a hot and steamy sex scene. But it seems like neither Tom Ellis nor Lauren German wanted to leave it at that. During all of their interviews, Satan is devilishly close to his co-star behind the scenes. From goofy, inappropriate birthday presents to Lauren licking Tom's face in one of the bloopers, all the way down to Tom wearing a pair of Lauren's underwear in one of the outtakes. These two have done everything together, and we just hope they only remain friends for the sake of Megan.
My first love was never Eve. It was you, Chloe.
Number 2. Joey King and Jacob Elordi in The Kissing Booth. You know what they say, the forbidden fruit tastes the sweetest. Even though these two didn't take their on-screen relationship as far as Ginnifer and Josh, they sure got pretty damn close to it. Since the first few weeks of shooting The Kissing Booth, they've decided to start dating as they saw that they were both more than just co-stars. And while it lasted, we loved seeing their cute photos and videos of them on Instagram, but they decided to split up after about a year of dating. Now, the craziest part about this whole thing was the fact that they had to shoot another movie together. And during one of the promotional videos, when fans saw how Noah looked beat, they thought that it was because he and Joey broke up. So now he was feeling sad throughout the shoot.
So then when you didn't believe that her and I could just be friends, it reminded me of what you used to think about me.
Number 1. Cole Sprouse and Lili Reinhart in Riverdale. We love the cast of Riverdale from the first season, and we loved them much more when the on-screen couple that was Jughead and Betty took their relationship private. However, one interesting thing about these two is that they never said that they're actually dating. Instead, we the fans had to piece everything together. You see, we started getting suspicious whenever we saw them holding hands during interviews, and Casey caught looking at them like they were crazy. Also, they attended the red carpet together. Twice. Plus, there's the paparazzi when they caught them holding hands and kissing on numerous occasions. So we've had to be stupid not to figure it out. Even though we had such high hopes for these two, they broke our heart when they actually broke up earlier this year. And on that note, we end this video. But hey, which of these celebrities couples do you think were the closest? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.